Hello, welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend Dragoon. I am the Max of Few Trades. In the last part, boat shenanigans took place, and then a ghost ship showed up, and it was really weird. There was a whole FMV cutscene about it. It was pretty crazy, but also extraordinarily awesome. And seeing as how we kind of just have to wait around for the ship's engine to get fixed in order to leave this place anyway, the entire team has decided to just sort of go gallivant about this entire ghost ship, because why on earth not? What could possibly go wrong with fighting ghosts with conventional medieval weaponry? I mean, don't get me wrong, it works, but it shouldn't. Anyway, I guess we just gotta explore the ship, unveil all the mysteries, and I guess fight some ghosts! Hang on. There we go. You have to specifically bump into one of the miscellaneous fiery things in order to actually trigger a fight. So if you don't want to fight, all you gotta do is ignore the fireball guys. But that can be difficult sometimes because there are a lot of them, and well, the perspective can be a little wonky sometimes. Hey, let's see if I can pull off Gust of Wind Dance. And caca! And caca! I don't know why I'm a bird. Caca! Boom shakalaka! Finally pulling it off! It took a lot of training and dedication and all sorts of shock therapy and the like in order to finally manage me to learn how to do that friggin' attack properly. But the good news is, Albert is finally on his way to mastering Gust of Wind Dance, and as a wonderful side bonus, he'll gain access to his Master Edition, which, of course, I will more than most likely have a great deal of trouble using, but it does not matter. Because I am screwing up Madness Hero like nobody's business, and that doesn't make any sense. Hoo-ha! Go Congo! There we go. That's the end of old Flamey Man. Simply just a wisp. Which is very strange. I don't know why wisps are associated with fire. I mean, you got those in Pokemon, too. That causes burning. It's very strange and peculiar. I do not understand why they do this thing. Anyway, let's explore some ghost ship up in here. Let's see. I'm sure there's some sort of horrifying mystery to be solved. Ah! Captain, please open here. Where are you, Captain? Well, your captain is dead, and so are you. And your soul is forever entrapped onto this boat for some unknown reason. And we're more than most likely going to have to be the ones to save you from this, you know, hell in the sea, I suppose. Because that's usually how it goes. You gotta find the source of all the ghosts, and then you gotta put their soul at ease, and then everything will work out just fine. They'll all be able to move on to wherever it is that the ghosts go. I'm not saying all the ghosts go to some sort of processing center. That would be ridiculous. But, you know, if there was one, that's where they would go. Anyway, time to kill some will-o-wisps and not screw up this attack. Thank you. Okay. Wow, I am not used to Dart being the one to deal so little damage. The thing about Madness Hero is, physically, it does not do much damage, but it gives you so much SP, which is actually kind of pointless for Dart because he's at his maximum level, which means he gets no benefits to residual SP, so that kind of stinks, but sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches. Like, check it out, like, you might have noticed that the Gust of Wind Dance really doesn't give you much SP at all, considering how many times you hit the monster. It only gives it 35 per attempt, which is pretty dang weird. But, to compensate, it gives, like, an unholy, ungodly amount of attack damage. So, that's basically, you gotta, you choose your additions based off your strategy. Do you want to go full-on, you know, offensive, or do you want to turn into a Dragoon a lot? Both are valid. But you need to master all of them, because then you get the Master Edition, which does a ton of damage and gives you a ton of SP. Everybody wins. It's the ultimate strategy. Anyway, moving right along. How can I get inside this captain's place? It says the captain's cabin. Oh, good for him. It seems like it's not opening. Well, that's a bummer. Oh, okay. More monsters. Very well. Bring the ghosties upon me, and I shall slay them. Somehow. I do not know how I am pulling this off, but I am, and we shall just simply accept that fact. Alright, let's keep on going. Go, Kongal! Oh boy, Kongal, I sure am looking forward to when you learn a new addition, because by Jove, Pursuit, it's a very practical ability, does lots of damage, but not exactly the most flashy. You gotta take a page out of Albert's book I mean, are you seeing all of the weird flips and stuff he's pulling off? Like, check this nonsense out. Like, all of what he just did, completely unnecessary. He could have just poked them really hard with his lance. That would have gotten the job done too. But no, he's doing all these flips. Also, you're gonna need to step up your aim there. Your aim game, if you please. Yes, yes, Dot. You are in fact a psychopathic hero, as apparently that is why you've named your attack that. Even though you're probably the most level-headed. Honestly, even Albert's kind of a weirdo. He's kind of a colossal nerd, if you haven't noticed. And even when I succeed, I fail. That's very unfortunate. Very well, though. We're making progress. I should probably actually check to see just how many times I have to pull off Gust of Wind Dance before we can just full-on move on to something else. Strange, I thought there was a door to the left of that room. Guess I was misremembering things. Very well. Let's see. -0, 15 times. Woo! I mean, look at that damage. It's absolutely piddly next to Crush Dance. And Volcano. I miss you, Volcano. So simple. So good. There's Rose with Hard Blade. Price Shell's doing fine. Gust of Wind Dance. Okay. 60, 70, 80. Only gotta do it 30 more times. Whew. But look at all the... See? Like, almost no SP whatsoever. But look at the damage. It's absurd. Anyway. Okay. So, that's, that didn't really answer any questions so much as it did simply raise more. Very well. I shall go in this... Whoa. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Very well. I guess you had to do that. Help me! The bastard! The bastard is... I don't want to die! Help! Oh, well, nothing I can do about that. I can try to put your soul at ease, but that's about it. We cannot make it! We'll be killed by him! By whom? I don't want to die! Help! Huh. What are they talking about? Well, Dart, I'm no expert on ghostiology, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that they were probably murdered, and they were not too fond of that process taking place. So, yeah, that's probably a pretty safe bet. Top Hat Ghost! You fiend! Your army of the undead shall not deter me, Top Hat Ghost! It's like the Michigan J Frog if he were a weird Slimer who was purple and wore a top hat. What's a ghost even need a top hat for? Nothing. Ain't got no hair to hide. Got bad hair day? I don't think so. Whoa, this is a weird angle. Not digging this. Whoa. Okay. Seriously. Combat angles really throw me off sometimes. And Waka Laka! There we go. Alright. So here's the dilly. As much as I freakishly love Kongal, he's really not gaining too much right now from being in fights. Albert still needs to level up his Dragoon form, and he's still mastering the Gust of Wind Dance. And of course, as always, we just can't get rid of Dart. He is forever a party member. But right now, until Kongal learns a new addition, he's not going to be gaining very much SP. I mean, you're not going to get very far just earning 50 over and over again. It's miraculous he got to level 3 as is. So, even though he has still yet to truly have his time to shine, I'm guessing I'm gonna have to put him away just for now, though. He will get his time. Everybody will get their time in the spotlight. And Kongals will come when he gets a better addition, I guess. Something that either something to help level, that I need to level up, or something that gives him more SP, preferably both. Either way. Let's go with Rose. Rose hasn't gotten a chance to do a whole lot. She's pretty much just been the supplementary party member who just kind of exists. So, that's something. So, I think it's a good idea. Plus, she does have that War God Sash thingy that I gave her that, like, quadruple duples. Oh, yes, Top Hat Ghost! Her SP, so she should reach level 5 Dragoon pretty quickly, too. Oh, Top Hat Ghost! Why do you summon all of these Skelemans? How dare you! Great. Now I have to fight an army of Skelemans. Who does that? What is your motive? What is your game, Top Hat Ghost? Ugh. So frustrating. Anyway, that's a giant pile of all sorts of skeletons. That's fun. And bone throwing, the most heinous of all abilities. And much like any other skeleton that throws bones, when are you gonna run out and fall apart? Seriously. Okay. Oh, madness style! Screw it up! Fantastic. Okay. I kind of like how when you hit a skeleton every single time, it like falls apart and then puts itself back together almost instantaneously. Still screwing it up, but I'm killing things, so I suppose that makes it okay in the end. And let's do this, and then this, and that. And wow, this is like the episode of really being bad at additions, I guess. Ugh. With the exception of Kongle, I've been not having much luck. Alright, let's just keep it going, keep it going. The problem is adjusting to all of the different types of additions for each character, because, like, Rose requires patience, whereas Albert and Darts are so much faster. It's like, blah, blah, blah. So aggravating. Crab cakes! Crab cakes on a Tuesday afternoon! I'd rather have pancakes! Actually, well, no. I'd rather have waffles, but if you have French toast, that's totally cool, too. The thing about Gust of Wind Dance is you have to be really, really quick on the draw, but then on that last one, you have to delay yourself by like half a second. It's very, very frustrating, and I do not care for it. I'll get the rhythm going eventually. Anyway, I've re-killed all of the skeletons. Oh, I'm sorry, skelemans. That was close. Actually, no, it wasn't. In fact, in the grand scheme of things, Dirt, that's probably one of the least intimidating things we fought in since our adventure began. But hey, what do I know? Woo! I'm not the... oh, I just hiccuped. Oh, good. I'm not the guy with the sword. Anyway, open up another chest, and Top Hat Ghost! Top Hat Ghost wishes to bring up more skeletons. Skelly-mans. Fight me, Top Hat Ghost! I will have none of your shenanigans no longer! Seriously, he's like, Courage the Cowardly Dog pink. What kind of color is that for a ghost? I am bewildered and slightly enraged. Alright, finally, it's time to fight Top Hat Ghost. That huge butt. Alright, let's see. There we go. I wanted a better camera angle. Now let's try and pull this off.
Die. Hard blade.
There we go. Wow, that didn't do like any damage whatsoever. Top Hat Ghost! Don't you be smacking me around with that cane of yours. I guess I have to rely on Albert of all people to be dishing out the most damage. Alright. There we go. And dead Skeleman. Seriously, Rose and Dart are like doing like 80 points of damage, but then Albert's doing over like 400. Wait, Magician Boggy! Boggy! Oh my god, he's the reincarnation of that freaking polar bear! Oh, now I'm definitely motivated. I didn't even remember that was your name. Oh! This works out quite well thematically with my YouTube channel. Let's do this thing. Anybody who's been sticking around knows how much I hate that friggin' Boggy. And anybody with that name shall perish. I mean, it might take me a while. I'm not very good at fighting, as you can clearly tell. But I'll still beat you within an inch of your life. Alright, screw that one up, but the skeleton is dead, so whatever. Alright, now take it on, Boggy! What are you even trying to do with yourself there, Dart? There's a very, very silly fighting maneuver, I have to be honest. Let's see, let's just go with Rose.
Die. Hard blade.
There we go, not bad at all. And conk you with a cane, because he is a huge jerk! And he's still in the blue! Very well. Then I shall take great heed and enjoy thusly smacking you around and leveling up additions. Or at the very least, trying to get the timing a little bit better. There we go. What? Albert! Why you gotta be so freaking strong, dude? Fine. Very well, Albert. If that's the way things need to be. Keep on being super strong. Suppose I can't really hate him on that. I hate him for being, you know, absurdly strong, I guess. Anyway, Top Hat Ghost has escaped! It ran away! We shall have none of that! Get back here, you no good Nick. I know what you're planning, Top Hat Ghost. I mean, I don't know what you're planning, Top Hat Ghost, and I'm gonna stop whatever it is you're planning. 50 gold? That's entirely useless! Awesome! Could've gotten that from literally any fight whatsoever. In fact, much more, and if I'm being perfectly honest. Hey, a shiny thing. What this? Uh-oh! Hello, it's, oh, 0. 0, 1, 6. May evil come to the person who attempts to solve the riddle of the number. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. Inside the ghost ship, there's a treasure chest, and those 4 ghosts give you the combination, although they don't tell you what order the numbers go into. It's just some combination of those 4 numbers. And depending on how many times you mess up or correctly guess it, will change whatever's inside the, treasure chest in question. Honestly, I don't feel like dealing with that because, honestly, nothing inside that thing is really all that valuable. I mean, okay, that's not entirely true. Okay, well, good lord, what is this thing bouncing all about? Is it trying to say something? No, Dart, it's trying to hold something. It's a treasure chest, you see. Anyway, with the exception of, like, one of the freakishly expensive items, I think it might be a War God sash. Either that or a War God calling. So, but either way, it's nothing you need, and certainly nothing... Look, just trust me on this. Getting it is not worth the trouble. It's easier just to grind the money. Anyway, we cornered it! Let us combat! Ah! Oh my god, there were 3 Top Hat ghosts the entire time! Who could have possibly guessed this conundrum? Very well. Boggy, magician Boggy. Go back to sled racing, you jerk! You're gonna get soul thwompled. Okay, here we go. My goodness, that is an absurd amount of magician-based class going on here. You gotta be careful with these guys, though. They can actually inflict a lot of status ailments on you. So, that's something you wanna take into consideration.
Die.
There we go. Good job, Rose. Good job. Actually, I just realized if Rose masters Hardblade, she gets her Ultimate Master Edition, too. Wow. The game is afoot. Also, Rose only gets 4 editions, considering, I don't know, you know, I don't know, it just really seems like she should probably be capable of so much more. But, what she's got are more than good enough, so I ain't gonna complain. I'm just gonna keep on Gust of Wind dancing. Like so!
Gust of wind dance.
Hey, he didn't instantly kill it. Good job there, Albert. I mean, I guess, I don't know. No, status ailments! You just bewitched Rose! Why would you do such a thing? No! Oh, okay. Phew. I thought he was gonna do something to Dart, too. Okay. Alright, fantastic. Bewitchment, think of it like Attract in Pokemon. Absolutely awful. Okay, first and foremost, Mind Purifier. Ain't having none of that nonsense. No thank you. We get rid of that right now. And, oh, don't you do it. No, don't you do it! Not more dang it all to... Oh! I hate status ailments so much. So much I hate status ailments. Okay. Alright. You know what? You know what? Let's go crazy! Let's go absolutely nuts! Let's enter the wind dimension and give these guys what for. Because only in Dragoon form are we actually immune to status ailments. So, let's just roll with it. Here we go. Now that we're exceedingly overpowered, everything should work out just fine. Let's see. The Rose Storm, the Wing Blaster. Wing Blaster attacks all? I did not know that. Well then, I don't think we've ever seen Albert use this attack, so go for it, Albert.
Wind blaster.
I'm gonna supercharge all my wind energy and then I shoot a giant bird at you with Hango. Okay. Alright, took care of one of them. Good enough. Huh. I wonder if Rose's exceptionally disturbing ability actually affects these guys. Because they're not actually, like, bosses. If anything, they're like mini guys. So, let's see. As much as I'd honestly rather not use this ability. Because, wow, it's disturbing when you know what it is. Either way, here goes everything. Suck in the monsters! And, hey, it actually worked! Sweet! There we go. And straight back into hell with you. Thank you, Rose. Once again, your genitals have been a great help. And that is something I just said on the internet. Fantastic! Great. Absolutely splendid. Alright, let's make a concentrated effort to try and not use that spell. I just really wanted to show it off working once. Either way, the ghosts are dead now. I mean, well, I guess they're super duper dead now, so that's pretty great. Whoop, hello, Mr. Ghosty. I have a favor to ask you. Please come to the captain's cabin. Oh, hey, it's the ghost captain's soul. I guess Boggy was withholding his ethereal remains? I don't think we ever really get an answer as to why that weird magician ghost was doing that. But I suppose it doesn't matter. They're dead now, and their motivation was ultimately entirely superfluous. So let's just move on with our lives. And go to the captain's cabin. We most certainly will. However, first, I would rather actually go back to the Queen's Fury so we can take a quick power nap. Power naps always solve problems, you see? And seeing as how we wasted a lot of magic, well, not a lot of magic, but we still wasted some magic doing very superfluous attacks. I just really wanted to avoid all of the frickin' status ailments is all. Because, man, they are absurdly annoying. Okay, keep it going, Dart. Now we go to the captain's cabin, and hopefully we'll, I don't know, some stuff will go down. That would just be the swellest. Anyway, that door that I never go through, that's next to the Queen's Fury, that's the door that has the treasure chest of infinite wonders and magic inside of it that I don't care about. So, moving over there, and I think, unless you're super finessey, and I most definitely am not the Loch Ness Monster, you're always going to end up bumping into at least one of these guys on the way in. Very well, I need to regain some of my SP anyway. So let us do this thing as the friggin' will-o-wisps just keep on willing and wisping. Ah, blue fire. A very hot color of fire indeed. Let's see, there we go. Better camera angle, and go, Rose, go! And shanky-danky! There we go. Okay, I think I'm finally starting to get the rhythm. I'm starting to get the motion of the ocean up in here. Quit throwing bones! Ah, the skeleton has a bone to pick with us, evidently. I don't much care for that. And there we go. Even more SP is gained, because I guess we leveled it up. Oh my good golly gorsh. Seriously, 90 SP per attack? That is absolutely insane. With this attack, I don't know how seriously, when I first played this game, I never reached level 5 Dragoon with any of the characters. And I do not understand why, because it's not hard. I guess I was just really bad at the game and constantly avoiding all confrontations. I do very much remember, like, never fighting any of the random encounters. I was always just running away and going to the story, which is probably why the boss fights were so exceedingly difficult. Because I was underleveled and deeply underprepared. But, ultimately, it does not matter, for I have grown stronger and wiser over the years. I mean, I guess, subjective. I mean, it's hard to not be stronger and smarter than you were when you were 8. So it's not really an accomplishment or anything to brag about, but it's still something worth saying. Whoa, hey-oh. Wow, a portrait of a beautiful woman. It seems like the queen of some country. Then it probably was Maru. Very insightful. It closed by itself! Oh my god, are we just now discovering this place is haunted? Uh-oh. That can't be good, whatever it is. Oh wait, it's a ghost chair. Please help me! I am a ghost chair! Somebody refinish me! I'm mahogany! Oh wait, no, it's a captain. He killed the crew! Nanny Knights! Me and the newborn princess! Whoa, I'm sorry, could you repeat that? Them. The Black Monster! Excusez-moi. This was done by the Black Monster too? Yep. We couldn't protect the princess, so we couldn't finish dying. Please destroy the fear. Please send the souls of the knights to rest. Yarg! I'm a pirate! Alright. It's impossible to fully die. He kills people for no reason! ... Rose, you very clearly know something. Very frustrating. Why you gotta do this? Okay, 100 gold? Also pointless. What's inside this? 200 gold? Okay, that would actually take 2 fights in order to acquire. So I can appreciate that. I don't know what's this. The key of the Phantom Ship! There we go. Whoa. I guess we're gonna get another looky-loo at that thing. That portrait reminds me of somebody. Yeah, can't imagine who, though. Bum, bada, bum, bum, bum. Look, I'm not saying we're about to get hit with a bombshell that the game then chooses to completely ignore, because none of the characters, really seem to care about the revelation. Maybe they don't fully understand it, but something, very, very serious is about to be revealed about somebody on our team, and the fact that nobody seems to care about it is very, very weird. So, yeah. Anyway, I guess we'll just cross that extraordinarily flammable object when we reach it, I suppose. Alright, whoop, we've got more wispy whips. So many whippy wisps. Oh no, he's using his fire magics. Oh wait, you're using your fire magic on the fire elemental guy? Okay. I mean, sure, if that's what you want, I guess. He's charging his spirit! His spirit is full of charge! Oh, hell no! Hell no! I don't know what that implies, but I ain't having none of it! Get out of here, Grim Reaper! I am bewildered! Satan, be gone of this place! Hurrah! Oh, we didn't stab the guy. You know, it's kind of funny that the missing animations, they make sense, because realistically, almost none of the attacks are actually hitting any of the monsters we're fighting, which I find much humor in. So when we miss, it's like, yeah, that's sort of what was supposed to be happening. Like, how many of these slashes are actually hitting the monster? I think maybe the last one did, and everything else just kind of attacked the air around it. Oh no, not Albert! Why you gotta burn Albert? Albert didn't do nothing. All he did was kill Death. Okay, well actually that's kind of badass, but he's not the actual Grim Reaper. Or if he is, this is a universe that I guess runs off the principle of multiple Grim Reapers, which makes sense. I actually like that idea. Multiple Grim Reapers, multiple shenanigans, all sorts of awfulness. And there we go. There we go. I don't understand why the will-o-wisps are like flaming, floating eyeballs. Seems very weird. Pretty sure wisps are generally portrayed as just kind of being like living fire. But hey, you want to roll with the weird floating eye motif? Far be it for me to, start criticizing you there. Although I would appreciate it if you stopped throwing so many friggin' fireballs all over the place. My goodness. What a huge jerk! Yeah. And screwed it up at the last possible second. Getting those master editions. Not the easiest or quickest of processes. Okay, well, I suppose there we go. Now we can just move along, and I guess we'll take another trip over to the Queen Fury in order to restock all of our health that was so rudely taken from us. Oh, wait, hang on. We gotta talk to more ghosts. We won't give you Princess Luvia! Rose! Whoa. Hello. We'll protect her even if it costs our lives! I get the impression that these knights are not capable of much. After counting 108 years, when the moon that never sets glows red, a moon child descends upon the earth to fill the world with holy bliss. However, what was actually brought was the child of destruction, the black monster. Oh? We are witnessing a tragedy from the past. It's awful. Why did it have to do this? The black monster. How much does he have to kill before he satisfies himself? Stop it! Oh, hello. Sorry. What was I thinking? Let's move on. You want to know, don't you? Yes, let's not at all question that extraordinarily suspicious outburst. Nothing weird about that, Rose. It's not like that's the first time you've shown any emotion to anything since we met you or anything. Wow, okay. Very well then. Anyway, now that we're back to full health, we can go and basically we're going to enter a gimmicky boss fight thing. Don't much care for it, but if you know what you're doing, it's not too difficult. They just, the guys inside this place they have a lot of annoying status ailments, so let's just all hope for the best.